There we go. Cool. Right. Let us start with the story. Yep, new game. This tutorial will introduce you to the game. You can go throughout without hints or skip to the game menu. I guess if we're doing tutorial, and hopefully we can turn it off, but also as it was scanning up, it did look like there was like a weird screen tearing. I'm not allowed to go into this. I guess this is a camp. No, okay, right, fine. Like that. I'm sure I turned VSync on, but apparently it might be off. We'll find out in a moment. This is Elite Battle, so yeah. Symbols are very similar to something like Slay the Spire. Obviously, you can see kind of going through the map. Right, let's click there. Right, you're going to let me do that? There you go, yes. Let's have VSync on, please. Thank you. It's our turn. Right, let's beat up some monks, I guess. There's no filth here but you. Right. Is your hero Brother of Fire? Right, well, I guess... health, yes, we know that much. Ally, enemies. Note the effects. Okay, so we've got armor. At the end of the turn, they're going to gain block. I want to see this bit. Studying your enemy effects can be helpful. Yes, I'm trying to study them. These cards are your combat skills. Right, well, I guess we're just going to lunge for 12 damage, right? Where's our mana pool? I guess it's this, right? Okay. Yep. I hover over now. No, it's not letting me. There are different card types. These are attack cards. They differ in that they deal damage to the enemy. Yeah, right. We've played Slay the Spire and multiple other games of a similar ilk. We know how this works. I guess I do have all 4 cards, so yeah. Let's chip him down as much as possible. It's not telling us. It looks like it's a +3 and it's maybe a rush with an attack, maybe a lunge or something he's going to be doing. So we're going to take 15 points of damage. Well, 30 points of damage, but presumably shared between the two, maybe. Right. Is that a damage buff? It might be. You accused of worshipping something. I don't know. Don't tell me who to worship. Pay attention to the enemy's intentions. They're going to do a big hit, and they're going to shuffle cards, possibly. He's about to attack you. We must guard. Hover your cursor over the enemy to find out their target. I'm hovering over. The enemy will attack your hero. Okay, right, well, the tutorial's telling us which one. So we're going to guard them. Effective guard. Can I stack these? Presumably so. Yes, I can. Okay, we're only going to take 1 point of damage. Why do I need to end turn? I've got... Excuse me, I've got 2 points left. I could have lunged. But I have 2 points to spend. Game? Fine. Burn. Ethereal. If left in hand, you gain miss. Enemy has added a status card to your deck. Statuses are harmful cards, so basically usual kind of poison card or a bloat card of some kind. How could Lord Sigismund something or other? Like the text is going fairly quickly. We need to read on everything in the main storyline, then we're gonna have trouble. Okay, grudge. Your cards come into your hand from the deck to look through the deck. Left click. So there's our miss one. Mallet, burn. Deal 3 damage. Damage 3 times in random enemies. Deal 5 damage 2 times. Okay, can I click away? Oh, there you go. Right. No one is going to attack you, which means it's the perfect time to play your talent card. Talent cards differ for each in that after playing there, they are removed from the game until the end of battle. Okay, so yeah, it's one and done. Upon taking health damage, gain 1 strength. Fine, I guess. But I still got a point left. I should be able to do one of these. Yes, I know. I can see that. Right. I guess we continue lunging then, right? Yeah, discard. Yeah, we're used to this. Okay, we know all of this bit. Right. End turn. Yes, we're trying to press the end turn button. We have bad luck. Right. Drawn a status card. Its description indicates it must burn it. This would highlight it in blue. Hover over the burn to read the description. Right. Presume we just... There you go. 3 points to spend. Cards that don't get discarded upon playing get burned. We have an indicator for that. Okay, good to know. Thank you. Yes. I'm trying to click away. Come on, prompts. Thank you. Oh, he just wanted me to go into that deck. I thought it was just an indicator. Right, okay. We have a bonus item. Right, we have a weapon we can use. If HP is less than 80%, gain 2 strength. Okay. Well, we're definitely not there yet. Have potions as well. Elixir of armor. Well, they're both armoring up as well, so we don't need to do that. Unless it's permanent and lasting. The end of your turn, gain 1 block per each armor. On taking health damage from attacks, lose armor. Fine. It wants us to do it, we'll do it. Fine. Right. 11 damage 3 times to random enemies. And 30 damage 2 times. Sure. Right, well, that's us done. Right, can we do 18 points of damage? We are going to take a thwack. Oh, we have to burn this. If left in hand, burn a random card. Okay, never mind. If it burns a random card, I'm actually not too bad with that. Deals 17 damage from lunges, increased by 1. You know what? Alright, if you're going to burn a random card, is it in hand or in the deck? Because there's nothing left there. It burnt itself. There you go. There is a way of dealing with it. Right, you're guarding up. Okay, right, well, we shall do that to boost all of these. Ethereal armor, gain 10 block and instantiability. Damage taken next instance is reduced to 1. Okay. Is this DLC for Darkest Dungeon 2? No, not quite. It's got, like, this basic layout, look, doesn't have it all together, but, like, some of the enemy types I've definitely seen have a very Darkest Dungeon vibe to them. But no, this is probably more Slay the Spire, I'd say. Ethereal deal 20 damage. Is Ethereal again? Burn it at the end of turn if it remains in hand. Okay, so use it or lose it. Deal 6 damage if the enemy is exposed. It is ethereal. Like, if we're going to use anything that's ethereal, it's probably the thing that's the cheapest. So sure, we'll go with the armor. We have an elven sword. I guess we take that as well. And an elixir of recovery. Open our inventory. Ah, okay, so no, it's not to equip a hero with a weapon. Okay, so this isn't... You see what the description is on this? Use some consumables in the inventory menu. To do so, use left click on the item and use. Right, well, I mean, I guess we took a little bit of damage, but you really want me to use this for 5 points of damage. Fine. There you go. We're full health again. Look through our deck. Okay. Now we've looked through our deck. Good. Right. Camp. There you go. Right. The day went well. We burned 2 villages to the ground. These people are not worthy of pity. They let contagious filth enter their homes. Demons will devour their souls and enslave their bodies. They can be saved. We came to the walls of the castle, its citadel of nightmares. At night, I was haunted by anxious thoughts. The real battle is close, but the reinforcements are still not here. They went by the way of the rotten bog. What could have gone wrong? Right, so we can rest up, which is a heal, or we can train. While we're fully at full health, we might as well train. Which... is this going to improve something? In which case, what's our best card we want to do? I guess the Flourishing Lunge has been useful. Does 12 points and increases by 2. Still for a 1 cost. What else do we have? The guards, that's probably just going to go up to 16. Okay. The lunge goes from 10 to 16. Okay. It's a fairly... effective one. Gain block, increase block for guards. The ethereal thing, 20 in intercepts. Though it does cost more then, which not useful. I took this one because it was a lower cost. The mallet, still 2 cost. 3 damage 5 times to random enemies. On taking health damage, gain 2 strength. That could be good. Because I think strength sticks around for a fight, so... kind of like builds in Slay the Spire, like either you go with an armor build or a strength base build or something like that. Like, that could play into a play style, potentially. But, you know what, we're going to go with the Flourish. We have a shop. How much cash do we have? 600. Despite the war, trade does not stop. Right. Here's your gold. Yes, I know. On the left are your items. I'd still like to really get a description on this, but it's not letting me. Items in black background are from your inventory. Items on yellow background are equipped. Yes. On the right is the vendor's items. All items have a price indicated. To buy an item, drag it to... can I get a description on these things? Oh my god. Fine. We'll sell this. Yes, thank you. Take a closer look at what's available. Notice the set icon. This indicates that an item belongs to a set. When equipping a hero with 2 or more items from the same set... they will get an increase. Okay, right. So that's maybe what this thing is. Okay, so that's part of the set. Elven Amulet. Gain 1 energy and 4 evasion. Elven Amulet is imbued with the power of primordial wind spirits. Set of 2. There is no block at the end of the turn. Gain evasion. For 3, at the end of a turn, restore 5 health for each evasion. 4. If at greater than 80%, at the start of a turn, gain Fury. And a set of 5, which I presume is going to be full set. When dodging, inflict miss on the attacker. Some items add item cards to your deck. Hover over the cursor. Okay. Champion Strike. Deal damage equal to 30% target's HP. Deal 6 damage and gain evasion. As you remember, you have a curse in your deck. Ah, okay, so he will also do remove cards. Right, where was... Okay, there. Yes, get rid of it. Thank you. Right, down to 535. Right, well, I guess we get the thing that gives us a bonus, right? Costs us 100 to buy. Sure. What does this mask do? Start of your turn, gain 2 strength. All enemies gain 1 strength. Okay, so it's a net positive to us, but I guess if they have something that generates lots of strength for them as well. Draw 2 cards of your choice. Salt in the wound. On. It's giving us the Elven Dance thing. Could take the armor potion. I mean, we could take this just to see if it's any good. You'll find love and happiness. Let's get you're a dog, the killer bitch, a girlfriend, the killer bitch, and a mother. Okay, so that's the full set, is it? Also, welcome, Fierce. How are we? Do we take the Oni mask? Poison blades. Poison blades are always good fun.
Have returned.
Okay, so you've also stuck it in the message as well there. It was meant to go in the sub-message. Ah, okay. Well, you get it read out once. You don't get it multiple times, but thank you for the resub there, buddy. Hopefully your day's going all right. Let's go with... I guess we could take all of it. Like, we could actually remove more cards. We could thin out our deck some, couldn't we? What could we... Like, normally I would take a block out. I normally like an aggressive deck. Is that worth our money? Fine, we'll buy the fancy mask. Whether we equip it or not, I don't know yet. But I'm tempted to, I guess, take a shield potion. Sure. Are we down to 320, and we'll burn a guard. 170. We'll hold on to that. Let's go. Return to the map. Yes. The final battle awaits. Alright then. On the second day, we met with those of whom we came, the demons. It was easy and pleasant to kill the servants. They are not our equals. We've prepared all our lives for a battle with their masters. However, there were too many demons. They pressed on without a break, and we fought without rest. I took down a few demons, but their place was taken by creatures larger and stronger. When first cries for help were heard, I felt that we would not win the fight. Well, it did say, don't attempt to beat this. It is just the tutorial. That was in the message I got with the code, so yeah. Also, we have a spin. Alright then, let's go. What we getting? We get a Rimworld. Okay, right. We will stick that in there. Also, cheers. Coffee's definitely gone cold now, and it's just dregs at the bottom anyway. Let's attempt to Rescue those that are screaming. We decided to stick together until the end, not to retreat a single step. The Brotherhood of the Fire cannot be broken. Right, are you going to let me equip the new medal thing? Right. Can I get access to that? We have the Elven Sword, but, like... is there a way of doing this in a fight? I guess not. Okay. So we got the thing that could give us a bonus, but, like, I don't think we were able to equip it at the time. I guess there might have been, like, a right click in the shop or something to equip. So, unfortunately, we don't get that. Right. It's doing 30 points of damage. That one's doing 15. Deals damage and gains strength. Deals damage, gains strength. Okay, right. Well, I say if we take damage, we should gain strength as well, then. And do we mitigate any of this, or are we just going in with the attacks? We could do the potion. The end of your turn, gain block per each armor. Or, upon taking health damage from the armor, lose 1 armor. Sure, let's do that as well. And... well, we're not going to win anyway. Let's put up a good show, though. Fine. Okay, they didn't actually go for me, surprisingly. Deal 12 damage, get evasion. That's us done. Right, they're going to kill my buddy. Oh, no, they're going for me. Right, okay, now that's kicking in. Also, it looks like that was a bleed, possibly. Right, okay, this we do need. Let's flourish. Actually, no. No, because we can throw a guard in as well. Then we can do that, and then I guess a guard up as well. Alright. Our buddy's gonna die. Also, wasn't the ethereal armor supposed to, like, just turn that into 1 point of damage? I'm sure that's what the whole gimmick of it was. We were insubstantial for a turn. But... I guess it was only 1 attack, not a whole turn. Effective guard with that, maybe, but... sure. Oh, they're getting all the strength. Look at that! We're dead anyway. Womp womp. Forgive us, Mortis. We let you down. No, it's fine. The reinforcements didn't come. We can't manage without them. I know. You've done everything you could. That's enough. Calm down and hold on for a bit. Help will come soon. At least I hope so. So Mortis is the necromancer that actually brings us back, I think. Here we go. Right, here's the plot point. It is Darkest Dungeon. It's the long road, isn't it? Though that stagecoach tends to be going a bit quicker. You remember our venerable house. Opulent and imperial.
Remind yourself that
Thank you, Sky.
is a slow and insidious killer.
See, that's what it's missing out on. The dulcet tones of Wayne June. Right. Walking with monsters, the enemies will pretend that they want to stop you. Survive, die, repeat. You wish you were in the coffin. Right, let's just do normal mode for now. Right. think there are 3 playable characters, but presumably I have to do at least one run with him.
I don't even know where to start.
Welcome to you games. Have you seen Rocket League like called Speed Freaks? Yes, came out yesterday, sometime this week.
Somewhere between the
I played an alpha of it like last year. It was a bit rough around the edges at that point. Whether it's improved any, I don't know.
What happened to him?
The wine you brought on the trip was poisoned. Ingvar, Venadis, Bjorn, they're all dead.
Also, it's really quiet. Like, it's maxed out on Windows Mixer.
I believe you.
But, like, the dialogue is very quiet.
Because their coffins are next to yours. You all died. I've brought you back to life.
Okay, the one with lots of padlocks on, I'm guessing they've come back as a werewolf.
Me? Why would I kill you only to resurrect you?
Who are you anyway? And what do you want from me?
You may call me Mortis. You don't owe me anything. Just go home.
Not so fast. Do you know who poisoned the wine? How much time has passed? And if Ingvar's dead, then who is ruling the Northern Gate?
Too many questions, Percival.
Does that surprise you? Why did you bring me back? What about the others?
All in good time. I'll tell you when we meet again.
I'll figure things out on my own. I'm not so sure I want to meet you again.
Oh, you
I'm
will.
afraid this is inevitable. Safe journeys.
So, yeah, obviously this is Rogue. Yeah, a roguelite.
My head. Damn it. What the hell is going on here?
Every time you die, you come back here.
So it's
I could have told you from the start, but I wanted it to be a surprise.
Well, I suppose it's...
I feel like we should have been able to do at least one run there before they did that. That was obvious that when we keep coming back, he's going to keep resurrecting us.
But in time, everything that happened after your resurrection hasn't happened yet.
So what now? Should I start over? You promised to answer my questions.
All right, one thing at a time.
Yeah, it feels like we should have at least been able to do one run before coming back for that second cutscene, right? Maybe the original plan was, like, the tutorial was going to be that.
So I set out, feeling a vague anxiety.
Welcome, Bolshak, as well. It's been a hot minute. I guess I'm clicking.
I couldn't even imagine how much things had changed, and I had no idea of the dangers that were awaiting me.
Also, yeah, like I said, the audio's a little on the quiet side.
You're a warrior. You're used to dangers. Don't blame me. Any story must have an element of surprise in it.
Right, let's see. Meet with Sigismund. Sigismund will not let his brother's murder go unpunished. Together we'll find the guilty parties and punish them. Right, let's have a look. Voice. Crank that up. I guess we can go up there and nudge these down a bit, possibly. Actually, screw it. Let's max that out. Like I said, the dialogue was a little on the quiet side. Though it doesn't seem any different, even though I've altered stuff. Okay, right, where are we going? Well, actually, I guess this is our starting points, isn't it? What we got here? Right, okay, no, it's indicating... Can we zoom out? Ah, there you go. Okay, we've got quite a big map. WASD? No, WASD does not move anything. That doesn't move anything. Right-click, drag. Right-click, drag does move. Okay, so we have... Okay, depending on where we want our ultimate end point, we have to specifically go a route, it seems. Also, it's not right-click. Left-click will drag as well. Okay. We've got shops, we've got campfires. Is there campfires? There's always campfire before the final boss, it looks like. What's this? A shrine of some sort? There's only one of them on the map. Okay, there's only one of these. Guess this one actually has multiple campfires before the end. You reckon it's been about a year or so? Jeez, that really is a hot minute, isn't it? During that time away, you did something that is both stupid and awesome. But you're going to be right back. No worries. Okay, we'll get the rest of that story momentarily, it seems. Okay. All the campfires. Right, all the campfires are at the end of this route. Okay. We have one campfire right near the beginning here, which has... Okay, there's a fairly simple route here. Start here, a couple of fights, mystery, campfire, treasure chest, mystery, another fight, and then whatever this weird shrine thing is. Do we take the easy route? Because I kind of want to know what the shrine thing does. Let's go this way. Right, double blow, deal 5, 2 times. Right, you're going to do 6 points damage. That's just gaming armor. What's the adaptive thing? It includes special options to evolve into a different card. Okay. Well, let's not take any early damage. And let's just do some damage to you. Yes, because we only have 3 to start out with. We don't get the 4 points that the other dude had. Ding! Right, is going to concentrate. Gain strength and evasion. Right, well, I guess we throw it all into attacking you then, because then you're dead. Bye-bye. There you go. Well, it was the first fight. And we get a bit of cash. Right. Effective blow. Gain 3 block, 1 agility. Deal 6 damage. Restore health. Drain the juices. Go on then. We'll get some health regen. Plus damage. Boots of resistance. Do we get a indicator of what these are? Troll leather boots. Okay, right. If it plays into the idea of like trolls have regen, that could be a thing. Resistance against what? Probably poison damage. Heavy armor is going to be some kind of block. Well, at the moment, I think it has to be boots because I don't have anything on my feet. Here we go. Increase max health by 10. Gain balm. Start of the turn. Restore 1 HP per balm. Yeah. Increase max health by 20. Gain 3 ward. Which... Come on. Negate the next debuff. Okay, and then this is just straight armor. Again, increase HP, and then 4 armor. I'm going to go with the regen. I'm going to go with get this balm and regen thing, because I need some boots.
Some elves attacked me. That's was the last
clearer.
thing I expected. What happened? Are the elves and humans enemies now?
The mysterious death of Ingvar put an end to your alliance. No one knows who poisoned the wine, so everyone's blaming each other.
But the humans have always helped the elves.
You mean Ingvar's people helped the elves? Actually, the elves consider the humans to be very fickle. Aren't they right?
Okay. Let's go this way. We got wolves! Oh!
Bipedal prey is easier to catch.
Right. Well, we don't need to heal up. I guess we... Attack. Attack. And I throw a guard on, because that's the only other one. And it has changed the visual look as well. We do have, like, the boots on, even though they don't actually seem to be covering our feet properly. Right. Oh, they're still just gaining strength. Okay. Well, I guess we just kill you anyway. More money. Gain 10 block and discard a random card. Burn. Enemy loses strength. Draw a random skill. It becomes ethereal and has to be burned. Right, I presume... What's classed as a skill in the deck? Okay. Guards are skills. Right, so... all the defensive stuff are classed as a skill. Okay. That's not awful. Like I said, if I normally end up kind of milling something out of my deck and that, it tends to be the guards. Random skill becomes ethereal and has to be burned. Yeah, but does it have a 0 cost then? Probably not, actually. Like, we pull something, but it's not a free play. That's the thing. So you just... We've already spent 1 point, and you might have to spend another point. Yeah, that's it. You got that! Congratulations, Bolshak! So, how long's it been? Because, like you said, if it's been a year since you've swung by, how many weeks and or months of happy nuptial bliss has it been?
So you listened to my advice and went home?
It has nearly been a year now. Well, awesome. So, any plans for the anniversary? Or is it just going to be like, okay, no, we just need to get on with stuff?
I went to Sigismund, Ingvar's younger brother. And the
No,
heir to the
that you got the punctuation wrong there, Claire. Year older, year wiser? Question mark? 25th. Okay, so yeah, you're coming up on it hot now. Okay.
To what end?
What do you mean, to what end? First of all, to figure out what to do. I wanted to tell Sigismund everything I knew, and to hear everything he knew. I wanted to confer with him and put together a plan for the future. I was certain that he wouldn't let Ingvar's death go unpunished.
We both have much to find out.
The farther I went, the more reasons I found for meeting with Sigismund.
Let's start from the beginning.
Right, well, I hope I'm going down the path that is towards Sigismund. Otherwise, right, well, we want to go this way, to the unknown event.
Hey.
Ran into an elven ambush and was captured. Fortunately, they wanted to question me before exterminating me. With a bag on my head and hope in my heart, I waited for the interrogation. Let us try to escape. That was bad. We get a concussion. At the end, get muddled. I tried to get away, but the elves calmed me down with a blow to the head. When I came to my senses, the bag had already been removed from my head. Their commander interrogated me, and I told him everything. When the elves found out that I'd been Ingvar's bodyguard, their attitude immediately changed. They even offered me food and shelter, but I hurried to say goodbye to them. You never know what will come into the heads of these crazy elves. One blow to the head was enough for me to stay away from them. So we should have maybe done the meekly thing then, I guess. Right, we will keep going this way. We can improve a card. So we don't need to rest up because we haven't actually taken any damage yet. Okay. Done some great things. Got back into 40k, have you? Began writing your own codex. Sent it to a friend, and they went and sent it back a story with which has 228 chapters. Oh, jeez. Hold fast or expire. Yep. Yeah. Well, does this mean if you're hardcore back into 40k. One, have we spent a shit ton of money on minis over the past year or so? And are we eagerly awaiting stuff like Space Marine 2 in a few weeks' time? Right, let's see what we can improve. Draining the juices. More health. Okay, yeah, I feel like for the same cost, that could be really good. Though the flourish thing, where's the... Actually, we don't have the flourish thing. Okay, the armor. 4 armor. Same cost. Zero cost. That's good. Discard a random... You know what? That's just free block, because we can play it at the end of a round. You're punching... punching? You're painting a bunch of Skaven right now, are you? Actually, we could go... You know, actually, we will grab the chest. Opening a chest, I try not to think about the fact that I may be robbing someone. Alright, we get a bunch of money. And... increase max hit point by 10. At the start of the battle, clone 3 random talent cards. I don't think I have many talent cards. What do we have in talents? We don't have any talent cards. With attacks and skills and a curse, that's it. So we'd have to hope to get one. Poisonous armor. By 10, gain 5 barbed. When taking damage, inflict 1 poison. We take the poison, or they take the poison. Attackers lose 1 HP. I want to say that's probably going to poison us, right? The Orc's Axe. Mighty Blow. Deal 14 damage. Strength affects this card 5 times. So if we can get something that boosts our strength, gain 10 strength, lose 5 agility. Created 5 millennia before the Horus Heresy. Oh, okay. What do we reckon, folks? This would be a long-term thing, because I don't think we have any talents right now. What little I know of 40k, so yeah, the Thunder Warriors were the precursors. They were the Emperor's prototypes, weren't they? The poison armor, I mean, thorn damage could be good, but I'm presuming when taking damage, inflicts 1 poison. We take the damage there. When we take damage, we get poisoned. You know what? This will be a learning exercise. We'll take that. Let's see if we've just done ourselves in by poison damage, possibly.
I had been planning an easy trek through the sunny city, but I quickly realized that the first band of elves to come across me would put an end to me.
The army of Talion is different to the standard setup of having a Primarch in which the chapter all derive from. Oh, okay.
I had to find a way around the elven lands.
You could go west to the Rotten Bog, which is home to the mysterious worshippers of the Mike cult.
Okay, this might be that altar thing.
Or go east to the Orcish hunting grounds and the Earthworm Caves.
Great. One route is better than another.
I don't even know which one I like best, but the choice is always up to you.
Okay, somebody's giving us a sword. While passing through a clearing on a bright moonlit night, a strange man approached. With outstretched arms, he offered me a sword. He explained that the sword was looking for a new owner. I warily examined the stranger. My suspicions were aroused. He seemed disposed? Really? I mean, he's got red eyes. Like, is he going to attack us with the sword? Like, I mean, it's 100% going to be a cursed weapon, but fuck it. Isn't that your guy just different? Your guy? Yeah, it could be. Like, this is just another me. I wasn't sure I was ready to be owned by a sword, but I accepted the offer. Maybe it would turn out useful. Okay, so no, it's yeah, it's a cursed weapon, and now we are cursed. Here we go. Right, do we get a description on it? A defiled item at the start of battle, gain 1 strength. Okay. For every curse in your deck. Ooh. We already have a curse card. It's not a good one, though. Gain 2 strength for each curse in your hand. If curse leaves hand, deal 6 damage to all enemies. At the end of your turn, gain 10 health for each curse in your hand. At the start of your turn, inflict 1 weakness. Okay, so we need a lot of these kind of curses. Just something that's going to kind of not have a detrimental effect on us. It's just kind of deck bloat. We can only but take it. Do you want to equip it now? Yes, please, then. Right. On that note, inventory. So, all the various slots we get. We could do rings, we could do scarf, helmet, and better shield at some point. We can find it a shop. Right, okay, let's see what we get. Okay, 5 points of damage. You're going to steals the rarest attack from the draw pile. And you're gaining strength. Okay, it's just going to discard, but it's a free block. So we don't need that, really. We're only taking that. So... Actually, that's armor. That's slightly different, isn't it? Yeah, I guess we did that.
He's not as lucky as you. I won't revive him.
Right. Okay, so this should be kicking in now, because we have a curse in hand. What was it? Start a battle, gain 1 strength for every curse in... Oh, no, in deck! Okay. Right. What's the muddles do? Randomize the cost 1 to 3 of all cards in hand. Okay, right. We're about to take a bunch of damage. Though we could take you out.
He tried.
We are going to take damage, so now we get to see whether we get poisoned or they get poisoned. I think we got poisoned. Right, you're defending it up. You're getting stronger. That might have been from one of their attacks. Okay. Okay, so no, yeah, you're right. That's what the poison symbol is. So yeah, we just got really good armor. It's doing small point of damage to them, but it's also poisoning them every time they attack us. So these guys are about to take that. Right, let's do... we can do 10 plus... So we can do 18 plus some armor, which is enough. Also missed a few bits and pieces there. Homeworld based, close to the Eye of Terror, called Cassius 7. Looking like your printed copy of your codex does not have chapter tactics, but you'll check the digital version. Okay, so no, is his attack added a thing? Okay. Well, I guess we just go all out on the attacks, right? Oh, did we whiff? Oh, okay. Die. Oh no! Was that evasion, did it say? Okay, never mind. Well, I guess we're playing two of those. You get poisoned again. And unfortunately, no attacks, which is a shame. So I guess we could just get rid of that. He nicked a card. Doesn't matter, because I can do 25 points of damage to you. Make you go splat. Disarm. Enemy loses. Deal 12 damage if enemy is exposed, which is going to be a debuff. Deal 9 damage. Move a card of your choice from this card pile to the top of the draw pile. That seems like useful. Damage and kind of deck manipulation. And we get an elixir. Okay. Right. What is this weird shrine thing? An elven idol allows you to make an offering to the primordial forest spirits and receive their gifts. Tribute 250. Tribute of 100. Tribute 200 coins. Has to be purged. Okay, so the best we could do is get a card. Or we could maybe delete the muddle card. Do we want to keep that one in the deck, though? Because it is giving us extra strength. It did come up several times, so like it is causing a bit of bloat. Not gonna lie. Alright. And we can improve a card as well. Finally some rest. It's very likely because I'm being pestered by the clothes bugs. Get rid of them with the help of a campfire. How is that? To hold your clothes over the fire while especially folds and seams. That's smart. How do you get rid of them? Try not to get rid of them. Let's train. Because, again, we're still not taking any damage. Right, header. Move a card to your... Oh, no, because it's 0 cost. Oh, okay, that's tempting. Drain the juices was 12 and 20 health, which we haven't really bothered with yet. The armor is 4 armor. Yeah, we're 100% go for that.
Try as I might, I can't remember how I came to the frontier, or how I died.
You were accompanying Ingvar on a peacekeeping mission to the frontier. The dwarves and the elves were on the verge of war. Only the Lord of the Northern Gate managed to bring them to the negotiating table, but the mysterious demise of your party ruined everything.
Why weren't our bodies returned home?
As the dwarven invasion began, you were buried hastily and with no ceremony.
I would say hastily, interred in like a shrine, kind of a type deal. So
The affairs of the living, as ever, turned out to be more important than the problems of the dead.
right, I'll fight. The senior druid sent a cutthroat after me, who gained on me at the edge of an elven domain, with a trail of fresh corpses leading towards me from the tomb. He didn't have any difficulties in tracking me down. My long-time friendship with the elves has become slightly tainted. I did not want to kill the elves. To return home, I was willing to slaughter all elves in my way. Right, how tough is he? 200, not terrible.
The good old elven tradition is collecting severed heads.
Right, he's going to hit us twice. That means he's going to get poisoned twice. So I guess we go all out on the block. There you go. Right, we're not taking any damage, and he's about to take some. Right, what's that? Deals damage and adds status card to the draw pile. Okay, right. Also, chapters currently Primarch is unique. Okay. Let's go with... Let's mitigate some of this. Let's do an attack, and we'll negate some of the damage. Right, what was that card he gave us? A miss. Ethereal if we get miss. Okay, we got a couple of free cards though, so we can absolutely play this. Get rid of it. What are we going to want? Possibly the health recovery one, right? There you go. And we're blocking one of those. Works for me. Oh, what's he done to us? Helpless. Skills cannot be played. Okay. Well, that's fine, because they're all attacks. Well, let's get our health back. Let's hit you a couple of times. And then let's pull a new card. The health regen one? Sure. Actually, no, it might have been better than double attack. Okay, he's getting stronger. 15 times 2, okay. Yeah, we're going to want all that block, aren't we? Actually, no, because that's 30 points of damage. So, yeah. Attack. Oh, I can't play them, of course. That's the skill as well. Okay, no, we're taking this. Okay, fine. Wait, why can I not play that? Why can I not play it? That's not a skill, that's an attack. Disarmed. Oh, okay. I guess he had a thing up that disarmed me? Right, okay, we're going to take a hit. Never mind. Hello, Scales! It's still morning for you, it is. They're a human Eldar hybrid. If you divulge any more info on the chapter, it would be close to committing heresy. Oh no! Right. Another 30 points of damage. But, have we got enough damage output here? We do, actually, don't we? Alright, we just kill you. There you go. Bye-bye, elf. Oh, no, that was just the bear! Oh, I see. Okay. Damn it, I'll have to walk home. Okay, we've got the second phase. Oh, his strength's gone up to 27. That could hurt. Right, right, the armor, no. Damage and the heal could be useful here. Sure. Yeah, I think combo that with that. Okay, we're going to take a big hit. And he's going to stick something in our deck. I think that was card. Yeah, we're going to throw a mess in there. Okay. Okay. 22 times 2, 44 points of damage. Okay, okay, okay. Right. Can I make this work? I can make this work. Wait, he was evading both of those? Oh, fuck you. I guess the double blow. And that means we don't take a hit.
Healthy and tasty.
Well, we don't take a hit from one of them. 23 blocks out one of those. This game's getting some exposure today. Well, it's out today, so that makes sense. 27 points. I guess we're just doing this. God damn evasion! Jeez, completely evade. Okay, I've got to whittle that down, do I? Okay, I see. I might as well chug that. May the missus have a bit of a laugh when you asked her to spell attic while she was looking at Cass. Right, okay. You're about to gain more strength and evasion. Fuck you. So much evasion. How the hell are we getting past that? I guess we just get rid of all of these, because we're missing either way. The evasion is really hurting us. Just do this then. $30 points to us. Okay. Can't negate all of that. I can do some damage though. Oh no, because he's got evasion, we're going to miss all these attacks. Okay, that's 2 attacks though. So that should bring it down to 3, right? Yes. Are we just soaking up this hit just to like bring these down? Right, we're just going to have to fucking eat this. All defensive. I guess that's good. We'll discard it. So it might not come into effect. Okay. Burn 1. Randomly discard that so it doesn't actually get used. So that's helpful. We're not getting hit as badly. Yeah, you go grab some food, buddy. Oh, so that's... We're taking more damage. Great. Okay, what's the lowest damaging thing? I guess technically this. I could do with a heal. Oh my god, that's... What's that? That's... 60... 74 points of damage? That's us dead. I am not going to be able to kill you, am I? So we're going to miss one. Okay, so I need to do 44 points of damage with 2 cards. That's 30 points. That's 48 points. Okay, we're fine. That misses. That should be 30 points of damage. That's 18. We were fine. Okay. Just... the ethereal armor. Burn and draw 2 cards. Upon playing lunges, restore 2 health. Could be useful. So the block with the thorns, that's kind of good. A bone spear. Gain 3 agility when dealing damage to HP, inflicts 4 breach. Piercing damage, inflict breach. Amulet of Orcs. Gain 1 energy at the start of a turn. Gain strength and lose agility. 1 energy. Does that mean I can play an extra card? That could be useful. An extra strength works for us as well. Flash amulet. Gain 1 energy at start of battle. Inflicts 3 expose. Well, we don't have anything that works with that, so I'm taking the amulet. Yeah, might as well. Rope of heads. Increases maximum health by 50. Upon taking health damage, steal 2 strength from the attacker. And it is another... It is bloating out our deck with more curses, but that is more strength to us as well. Goblin Bomb, which is 36 damage, which is evenly distributed between enemies. Protection, which is 30 block. Could be good in a pinch, and that's card draw, isn't it? We'll take the protection in a pinch.
As I understand, Sigismund was your friend in your past life.
My only friend. We'd been friends since childhood.
And you had no other friends?
The notables find it hard to hide their arrogance when they talk to commoners. But Sigismund has always been different. Can you imagine? One time he even punched Ingvar when he told me to clear the table.
Are you joking? Did he really punch the Lord of the Northern Gate?
No, of course not. We were all kids back then.
I got from the frontier to the swamps without incident. It was a challenging road, but at least no one tried to kill me. As soon as I entered the Rotten Bog, the attempts on my life resumed. So do we get a new map now? We do get a new map. Okay. Right, there's another one of these down here. Okay, so we know what it does. It either we can use it to buy a card upgrade or a new card or something like that. Basically works like a shop. Or we can destroy a card. Elites. Where are the elites? Okay, and fighting an elite could be interesting. Which we could start here and actually go that route. We only have the one exit. this time around. Okay. So it depends on which route we want to take. Treasure, shop. I mean, we are going to have a fair amount of money by then. Actually, we've got 2 shops on here. Yeah, both of those shops are on the same route. Okay. Without this highlighted. That's a mystery, but we know it's actually an elite because that highlights it as an elite. Or is it saying they all guaranteed as elites? Or is it like it could be? It might be a case of it could be an elite, but we're not going to tell you. Or it is a guaranteed one. You know, we're going this way anyway. You're blind, but I'll help you see.
Cultists can unpleasantly surprise you with their exceptional vitality.
Upon death, reborn next turn with half health. Okay, so we've got 60 points of damage to get through. Also, agility. Agility's block. Card. That's because of the trinkets we've got, isn't it? But we do have 4, which is good, so we can get out a bunch of damage. Turn as a zombie. Can I kill you when you're down?
Not a chance.
We just taken one of those. Burn. Gain strength, agility, and draw a card. For 0 cost. Yes, we'll take you.
I was overjoyed when I learned that people actually lived in the swamps. I thought we'd find common ground. But my excitement turned out to be premature, because the inhabitants of the Rotten Bog gave me the cold shoulder.
Well, I think that one was trying to give us a sickle.
Soon, their thinly disguised animosity shifted to outright aggression.
Might be because they're all hexed, cursed, something or other. If they're coming back as zombies.
All those people are adherents of the secret cult of the Divine Might. It has existed for a very long time, but very few know anything about it.
Also, might is spelt like the insect, not strength. So, divine might is like they're literally infected with parasites.
The cultists have done everything in their power to maintain secrecy, including assassinating unwary witnesses of their rituals.
Right, okay, we were going down this way, presuming it's going to be an elite fight. Yep, that's a big bug. That's a big might. I think I met a reduced copy of the Divine Might. Its swollen, throbbing belly resembled a festering tumor of a decaying corpse, ready to rupture and blow into fountains of fetid goo. The might shuffled its disgusting legs, dragging its precious tumor along the ground towards me. Might shouldn't be this big. Okay. Alright, we can go for the header as well. Oh, our block is down because of the evasion? I guess so, okay. Right, so what's that? 18... 30 points of damage altogether. Unfortunately, we're going to take a chunk of that. Though, we do have this. This just does 30 points. I think we take the hit, to be honest. Because at least they're both going to get poisoned. Because they're both going to take the hit. And sure, we whittle down you first. I guess we just bring one of those back. Not a lot else I can do. Unfortunately, I had the points to spend, but nothing to do with them. Oh, we're weakened in that. Weakened blight. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP per blight. Okay, they do some kind of poison damage themselves. That's going to add blood loss, and that's going to do 11 points of damage. Okay. Also, we lost more agility. Okay. And we might as well block up. Okay, right. Right. 12, 21 points of damage. Plus we are weaker. I didn't realize that was progressive. Okay, that's not great then. What was the thing that was start of the turn? Okay, our block is becoming worse and worse throughout. Okay. That changes things. We might take that off. I thought it was just a straight +1, +1, +1, -1 at the start, and that was it. No, this is a progressive thing. Okay. Well, it makes sense to do the 2 points to you, even though that's more damage. Get rid of you.
And forgotten.
And I guess we block what we can. If in hand at the end of turn, take 2 damage. For each HP lost, all enemies restore 1 HP. Okay, we probably do want to spend that then. And we can actually do it, yeah. So we can do you, we can do you. Burning gain that. Oh, fuck's sake. You're kidding me. Okay, well, thankfully we still have points. Still have more blight. Though he has 14 poison now. 6 times 0. Okay, right. Well, we can heal up off you. Good. And I guess we might as well do that. Like, is he actually going to hit us and take 6 more ticks of poison? He might. I guess we just put it on. Yeah. Yep, that was 6 more ticks of poison. Gain 3 disarmed. For 3 turns, gain 5 HP, 2 armor burn. Deals 25% damage, can only be used on enemies with less than 50% health. We'll go with the cheaper card. Goblin armor. Health goes up. Gain armor and ward. Well, I really like the barbs. The poison in that. Boots of weakness. Inflict weakness. No. Shield of purification. Start turn, gain 4 block for each burned card. Okay, we've got a few cards in our deck that we can burn. Also, we've just got a generic shield at the moment, so sure, we'll replace that. Rotten Might. Upon taking health damage, deal 10 damage to the attacker and restore health. Ooh. Whereas that was strength, right? Taking health damage, steal 2 strength from an attacker. We might swap that out if we start getting very low health. Keep tribute. Oh, okay. Okay, so we can't keep both. Ah, okay. We can't swap through it. What does tribute do then? It's giving us more strength because we have more corruption in our hand. Con taking health damage. I mean, it does work in synergy with the poison as well, I guess. Anytime they're attacking us, they're taking the poison damage, but they would also be taking 10 points of damage on top of that. Really, that kind of does actually work better, doesn't it? Oh, is it? Are we having to get rid of one of these? Possibly. Weirdly, because our whole strategy is them hitting us. Maybe we get rid of a lunge then. Oh, no. Ah, no, this is a reward. Okay, we get to turn it into a flourish. I will do that. Actually works for us. Okay. Elixir of energy, cucumber. What does that do? More energy. Don't really have loads of cards out, do we? So we might not really need the energy. Damage, on the other hand, how many is that? 36. We'll take the bomb. Also, we've got a cache, and we were going to go down this way because that gives us 2 shops, right? This route. Yes. Sure. Head to the shop. Rotten Bog Vendor. Bog dwellers live in poverty, but the range of goods in their shops is quite decent. What are you selling? Okay, right, well, we can get rid of that. We can get rid of that. Cursed boots. Defiled item. When receiving a curse in hand, draw one. If left in hand, shattered. I mean, cursed stuff works for us. Crimson Spear. Which we... Yeah, it's just our sword that's cursed at the moment. What's that? Robber's boots. Also, what are we wearing that? Is there anything else on us that we could equip? Is that a helmet? That is a helmet slot, which I don't believe we have a helmet yet. 20 health. Drawing a status card. Restore 10 HP and gain evasion. Demonic. When receiving a curse in hand, draw. Would help our set thing, wouldn't it? 10 health, 2 balm. And what was the balm again? I right click this to start of a turn, restore 1 HP per balm. Probably 2 pieces of a cursed set. So it would make us very strong. But we would just have a shit ton of curses to deal with. But putting that in brittle, we could burn it and we could gain benefits from what gained us benefits from burning stuff. We had something, didn't we? I think we do. I think we buy this. Can we equip it? Can we do something to equip it? Or can we only equip at Can I right click, unequip? No. I might only be able to equip at campfires or in between or something like that. We could thin our deck as well. I kind of want to sell these. If I knew I could put these on. We would lose health as well, though. Guess we just keep them until we can know we can put them on. Is our only option, and is there anything we want to burn? Not really. I guess that's us. Okay, now we can do that. I should have bought the hat, shouldn't I? Because it would have given us health as well. Oh well, there is going to be another shop at the end here. We did pick the route that had multiple shops. Presuming we can survive till then. I went to a well to get some water, but the stench coming from it was so foul I changed my mind. Suddenly a shout came up from the well. "Help me out of here!" I shuddered. The voice was unexpected, distorted, and scary. Oh, I'll get into a fight with a weird... It's going to be a ghost, isn't it? I looked into the well to see the unfortunate prisoner face something horrible. Right. What are you doing? Mark for death. Inflicts mark for death. Okay. Deal 30 damage. Can only be used if the enemy has less than 50% health. Okay, right. I need to get you down to below half to actually get it to work. Actually, I can't do right now. Actually, with a bomb, I would be able to. All damage taken reduced by 1 when the effect is removed. Is it to 1? Not by 1. Down to 1. Okay. How do I remove that? I don't think I can.
Like a mosquito.
Yeah. Right, well, I guess I put the armor on then. Okay, we've got to kill her in 12 turns. Holy shit, how do I remove that then? Reduced by mark for death. Reduced by 1 at the end of turn. When the counter hits 0, kills the bearer of the mark. Okay. Well, we'll burn that. So I can't remember what it was. There was... Yeah. Start of turn, gain 4 block for each burned card. There you go. How do we remove that? I don't know if there is a way of doing it. We just need, like, tons and tons of attacks. Right, this is not actually helping much. Making that go up, but we're not doing the damage. It's not like she's even attacking us. I want the multi-attack stuff, don't I guess? So I guess that. If she was attacking us, it'd be great because of that. But like, I don't know if this is even possible. Removes the target's... Oh, there you go. Perfect. So she put a card in our deck that allowed us to do this. There we go. So she's running this turn. Started your turn, gain strength. Deals 8 damage, increased damage by 4 this combat. Character is exposed. It's a high cost. But it's a talent card. We haven't got any of those really at the moment, have we? Screw it. Maybe we can reduce its cost. Since the owner couldn't be found nearby, let's just assume that this is mine. Right. Okay, is a helmet. We're missing that. What does this do? At start of your turn, gain 2 strength. All enemies gain 1 strength. Oof. Sort of weakness. Dealing damage to HP inflict weakness. Berserk Axe. Screw it. Yeah, why not? We'll just have all the curses and buffs to the bad guys.
Wild animals I exterminated mercilessly. There's something unnatural and inhuman about these people.
The cultists are afraid of being exposed, and fear breeds aggression.
Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate.
They believe that their swamp will be burned to ash should the outside world learn about the divine might.
Well, I mean, we did have the conversation about getting rid of lice on the clothes by burning them over the fire, so yeah, makes sense.
Who knows how many travelers that dared to go through the bog met their end just because of some superstition. I hope it comes true one day.
Even this superstition is just a ruse. The might is lying in wait until it can fulfill the mission laid down by its creator, and to cold-bloodedly sacrifice all its followers.
We have cookies, we do indeed, right. Rotten Bog is inhabited not only by cultists, but also by other motley crowd hiding from prying eyes in the swampy wilderness. This time I met a servant of death, who somehow got hold of a rare artifact, a crimson spear. He wanted to awaken its... I wasn't able... Oh, there you go. Awaken its hidden power and offered me to participate in the ritual. I doubtfully offer, given the circumstance. I wonder if he... wonder what he's doing with in the Rotten Bog. Should I ask? No, it's useless. I mean, I've just got cursed boots to go with the cursed sword. Right. I think we saw Crimson Spear in the shop, and it was a... Is it a demonic weapon? It might have been demonic, right? The Oni mask isn't demonic, is it? It might be. Sword was made by order of our mistress herself to teach us to easily part with the worldly goods and punish us for becoming too attached to them. So does that mean I am without sword now? No. Okay. Also, was the Oni mask? No, it doesn't seem to be part of the set. Okay. The bog dwellers live in poverty. Oh, okay, same dialogue again. Right. Is that curse? That is a cursed shield. Defiled. When taking damage, take away 1 strength from the attacker. That could work for us. If curse leaves hand, deal 6 damage to. What was our other shield doing? That was if we burn stuff. We could make this work. We could make this work, couldn't we? 138. We have enough. I can sell those boots now. Start turn, draw a card. That's Crimson set. Okay. So it's the bloody ones, the Crimson set. Okay. Turn a random burnt card to your deck. Do I sell this straight away then? I'm going full curse, baby. We're here for the curses. Do I want to remove a card? We remove a guard, maybe? No, I don't think we want to remove anything. Let's call that there. Though, maybe a potion. Remove all negative effects. Gain strength. No, let's do that. Yeah. Right, we need to put that shield on before we do anything. Right, we are so cursed. One last campfire, so we get to upgrade a card, potentially. Found a suitable place to camp and track down clothes bugs. Track down clothes bugs over the fire for a bit. Felt better. Right, what can we improve? 2 strength, same cost though. 12 damage, increased by 2. Execute, 0 cost. That could be useful. Ultimatum. Burn, 2 strength, 2 agility. So the burns are not as strong now. Reduces the cost of it. And 20 block. That could be useful. 12 health. 12 damage, 20 health. I think it's the block now, because we don't have a hell of a lot of block. And every time it's been in our hand, we've never been able to use it. I think we go for that now. Alright. It looks like we're fighting the mighty pig. Okay, that's 100% something out of Darkest Dungeon, isn't it? I was attacked by a creature almost indescribable. I didn't know who or what it was, whether it was connected to the cult or to the undead. I didn't know its goals, its motives. All I knew is that it was terrible. It had never seen anything more terrifying in my life. 530 health.
I would like to ask its creator what the purpose of this creation.
Blessing of Pain. Damage from plague restores health. Okay, so I guess he gives us plague cards. Start of turn, lose 1 health per plague. Oh. Damage from... Okay, he gets health back for taking... Okay, so we've got to somehow remove plague from him. If that's even possible. Right. Okay. He's doing 21 points of damage, but we are about to block 14, 23 points. That's fine. So we don't need the block card, but chucking a goblin bomb at him might be a good start.
What does it taste like?
And then attack. Attack. Guard. What? Takes 5 points, heals 20. And that hasn't gone down. So we have to outpace the 20. So he's basically being healed for 15 per turn. Left in hand, all enemies gain strength. He's going to attempt to flick plague on us. Okay, well, we're going to burn you. What caused that? Us burning that? Was that part of the set thing? Can I lock? I guess I can't. Curse leaves hand. Deal 6 damage to all enemies. These are status cards. Okay, so yeah. Getting rid of a curse is... That's what that did that. Okay. Yeah, I don't really want to give him strength, do I? Oh, he isn't attacking us at the moment. I mean, he's got +4. I've got +14.
The enemy decided to defend.
Oh, shit. Okay. Does that mean now... He's taking 15 points. Does that mean he's going to heal more, or he's only gaining... Okay, I don't know what that does. He's gaining strength this time. Okay. Start of turn, gain 1 strength. Well, this is ethereal, so we're going to lose it if we don't use it. End of turn, gain 2 block per strength. At the start of your turn, lose all block. No point using that. I mean, we aren't going to have a bunch of it. Start of the turn, lose all block. But we would get a shit ton of block. So that's really good because of the amount of strength we have. Yeah, so play that, because we never get to use it else. We might as well do that. It's free. And then we can flourish. And do more damage with that. Right, how much is he actually healing up? So he's going to take 15 points of damage, as far as I can tell. And is he still only getting 20? Yeah, okay, so he's actually okay, his healing factor has gone down. But he's now up to 21 strength. Okay. He's nowhere near 50%, so we can't use that. He's attacking 3 times. Okay, well, that's some poison damage on him. So yeah, we should do that. Yeah, I guess we just do that, don't we? What damage? Pick what we want to go to the top of the deck. What would be useful? Maybe the Battle Lust? Maybe the Flourish thing, actually. Okay. Points of damage. And give him a header. Let's go with that. Is he going to devouring? We're dealing HP damage. Absorb the target's maximum HP. Oh, he's going to steal 1 health from us? Or he's going to just take all our health? I don't know what that means. Okay, he's doing 39 times 2. Okay. Left in hand. He's going to gain strength, which we probably don't want to do. Actually, gain 2 block per strength. We have 37. That's 74 block. That'll do it. And we can stick some armor on there as well if we wanted. Yeah, I say we burn that. Don't give him any more. We do that. 69. Nice. Also, we could insure it, because that's still not quite enough. Is it? We are going to take a hit here, but he's quite low now. He's going to take 2 points of poison as well. Do I want to add that? How much damage will we actually take? 39. That's what? 78? We'll take 9 points of damage. I think we can survive that. No, we're not, because of that. Okay, we only take 2 points of damage. But he has inflicted some plague on us and exposed us. We take more damage. Restore HP and add curse to the deck. Okay, well, we 100% can do that now. We can literally just execute him.
You have 1 less enemy.
Overdrive. Burn. Double current strength. That could be interesting. Swap the effects of strength and agility. Playing lunges increases damage by 6 for the first lunge played next turn. Ooh. We still have a few lunges in the deck, but that could be ridiculous. That could get silly. It's another cursed item. Find out. Gain 2 energy. At the end of turn, gain 10 HP for each curse in hand. Oh, hello. We have to, don't we? Come on. We're going for the full curse deck. And another protection thing? Or what's the Elven Ale? More evasion. You know what? More protection. Yeah. Got 1 slot still free. Right. The Snout. Damage taken reduced by 50%. So it does give us more curses, which works to our favour. Burdened. Only playable with 11 or more strength. Well, we'll probably have that, right? The Might Head still works really well. Basically, as long as we can burn that, that's 6 points of damage to all the enemies. Plus strength to us. So that's still really good. I think we keep that in right. We improve a guard maybe this time? Agile guard, effective guard. Overdrive. Reduces it down to 1. That is very tempting. Battle Lust. 2 strength. Execute down to 0. We've seen that before. Ultimatum. That's 2s. It's very tempting to make that a 1 cost. Coupled with like some flourishes and things like that, that could get very silly. We're here for the silliness. When I left the swamp behind me, I could have rest at last. Damp and musty air in that place urged me to get out of there as soon as possible. I knew what was ahead of me was worse, but I was relieved. Ahoy hoy! Welcome, Mupe. We can start at a shrine. Though I am noticing it is 25 past 4, and we haven't taken a coffee break yet. We have played this now for possibly a couple of hours, and we still have 2 other games to get through. So, are we indeed switching up? This will also be able to test like whether it saves progress, I guess, as well. If we were to, can we? There's no option for save, but can we go to main menu? Does it save our progress? Save game and exit to main menu. Yes, it does. So you can save your progress as you go as well. So yeah, that was Knock on the Coffin Lid. If you've played Slay the Spire, then you know exactly what you're getting. It's a very similar kind of experience. Yeah, I can say it definitely scratches a very similar itch. Graphical presentation, I would actually lead harder in. I would go for the kind of slightly grimy, more kind of Darkest Dungeon vibe to it. It has the similar kind of like paper cut out kind of animated figures that are doing the idle animations, things like that. They do seem weirdly small on screen though. Like I feel like you could be maybe a little more zoomed in and things like that. So there's not loads of big effects, and it never seems to be massive groups on the other side, does it? I think the biggest we've seen is like 1 smaller character, 1 double-sized character. Admittedly, that just about fit on the screen, so I guess that's probably the limit. The most you'd get on the other side is maybe 3, maybe 4 characters. See you up there at 210. 210 what? Sorry? Huh? I have completely missed something there. Oh, no, you're talking to Sky. Yes. He went crazy several months in a row, shall we say. But yeah, I'd say it's a recommendation. I wouldn't say it's a strong recommendation. I think we looked before. This is full release, isn't it? Yeah, this isn't early access, so this is full release. Does exactly what it says on the tin, essentially being this deck-building roguelike. Very easy to understand what's going on. 20 quid, though. £19.49 for it. I don't know longevity in it. I know there are at least 3 characters you can play as. So there's the variety there. Presumably, once we fail a run or succeed a run, we might open up a new character and such. And I guess there is story to uncover as you go along. But yeah, that's Knock on the Coffin Lid. And it's time for me to go grab some coffee myself.